I used a Mac to do all of my work on. I found it more useful than a PC once I got my head around it, but was like straight away to get because I've never used it before. But I learned completely how to use it, and I thought it was faster and easier. Had more applications like Photo Booth and stuff. I used Photoshop to create all of my magazine on, like the front page, the contents page, and double spread. Again, I didn't know how to use that at all, and now I find it very useful. I use it like for every lesson, not just media. I know how to use brushes and export it as different file types and stuff. I used a Prezi to. It was a creative way to show my ideas. Like it was good for the creative part of it, but the only problem was it took too much time to make like the Prezi, so I learned that I needed to take more time to make them, and I didn't know what that was until I started doing the coursework. So I learned completely how to use that as well. I used Final Cut Express to make all of my videos on. It was the best video program I've used. Lots of options and things you can do. I learned how to use it. I had no idea before. Learned how to export the video and set the scratch discs. The only problem was the rendering took time of each video. And that was took. I used YouTube to host all of my videos, and I thought it was good because it's easy for everybody to access, and I'd learn how to embed it into my blog and other things like that. I used an SLR camera to take all the photos of my models and stuff in my magazine. I learned how to use a 3-point lighting setup and how to set my shutter speed so they weren't underexposed. I used Blogger to host all of my work on. I found it very useful. It was like everybody could access it. Like the teachers was easy, and also they had a blog up like for work we needed to be up to date with, so it was easy for us to see what we were behind on and stuff. I thought it was the best way to present the work, like fast. I learned completely how to use Blogger. I didn't know what it was, and how to keep a blog and how to set it to change the dates when it's posted and stuff. I used GoAnimate to make little animations of characters doing like stuff to reinforce what I did in my work. I thought it was a good and creative way to like express my work, but it took time, and I don't think it gets took too seriously. I used PowerPoint to make my presentations on. I thought it was easy, simple, and it wasn't like anything was too complicated. And I learned how to do extra things with that. I used SlideShare to host all of my presentations so I could embed them into my blog. I thought that was useful as there was no other way to do it before. I completely learned about that because I didn't have a clue about it before.